We back with another episode, folks. Yeah, so today is a little bit more elegant. We're going to make a steak and mushroom risotto. And that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to the money shot, man, because it's going to be like, it's another good one, man. As always, I'm not going to keep y'all holding. Let's get right into it. Okay, folks, first we're going to start off by seasoning our steak. I just got some salt, pepper, and garlic here. Just some basic ingredients. You don't really need too much ingredients to make a steak taste good. And I don't want to use anything that's going to be too overpowering for our steak, because I want that risotto to shine. So that's why we're using just a basic coating on here. And that'll create a nice crust. And that's all we're looking for. Well, not all we're looking for, but one of the elements we're looking for. Alright, so we got our oil in the skillet, and we're gonna put our steak in. I like to push it down, as always. While that one is starting to sear, let's go ahead and finish seasoning this one up. Alright. It's looking pretty good. Season all sides. Take it down a little bit. Soft up all that seasoning. Okay? Put this one down. Press it down and get that nice little crust. Oh man, smell already. You really smell that garlic coming through.
Yes, but I know it's not done.
It's not done. not even half done yet.
Thank God you don't like it raw.
Even if I did, I don't know if I would go that raw. That's pretty barbaric, you know what I mean? That's like I'm a dog or an animal, you know what I'm saying? Or Bear Grylls. That's even better. We ain't doing that. No. Or what's the other guy from the Bizarre Foods? Zimmerman? I think that's his name. Yeah, that guy is. I just watched an episode the other day. Woo! That guy is something else, man. He like bit like a fish head off while he was out in the water. Fishing, like this fish was live and moving. Woo! That was, yeah, you're nasty. All right, so anyway, let's continue with cooking this. Take a look. It's starting to create a nice little crust. I'm gonna flip it over. Turn the heat back up. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil, just to keep things lubricated a little bit. Now I'm looking for a temp of about 120. 125 is going to give us that nice medium rare that we're looking for. Okay. So once these get up to temp, I'm going to show you guys the next step. All right. All right, folks. Our steaks are up to temp. So I'm going to take these off. Oh. Set them off to the side for right now. And the next step is going to be we'll start building our flavors in here. We'll start off with the shallot. I'll try to do this so that way you guys can see.
Wait. Okay.
All right, good?
Mm-hmm.
Try not to cut my hand. All right, so shallot's gonna go in.
Just one?
Just one. I think that one was pretty big. That's good enough. That knife needs sharpened. Then we're gonna add a tablespoon of butter. We're gonna let this all incorporate in here quite nicely. I really want to use this one, but use what I got, right?
Right.
See all them flavors from the steak that was in here. You can see it's all over butter. Nothing was burning, okay? It's all nice and flavored. You can still smell the steak that was cooking in here, okay? And nothing's burning. So we're going to be careful to get up all this fond, which is the leftover, how the Emerald said, grimides? The leftover grimides from cooking the steak. All right, which is going to flavor our risotto very nicely. As you can see, this gets nothing but flavor. Turn our heat down a little bit. Let our butter continue melting. And while that's finishing up the melting process, we're going to come over here. We're going to add in our mushrooms. Someone's not feeling these mushrooms too much.
Not
and it's not
big.
me.
Yeah,
I know, right? My mushroom haters out there, if you don't want to make this risotto with the mushrooms, 100% you don't have to, okay? It'll taste just fine without the mushrooms. But
you didn't tell me that.
that's what you would have preferred. But I'm still saying, if you choose to cook them without, it'll still come out good. But those of you who do like mushrooms, you already know that this is going to be pretty tasty. For those of you who don't,
just looking.
I know Sean doesn't like mushrooms. He hates them. So he's probably like, bro, just fast forward this.
Sean, I'm right there with you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Look at that big one. You forgot to cut that one. That better not go on my plate.
How's that? Okay. These are looking pretty good, so we're going to take them off now.
They're not done.
What do you mean?
They're still good. Are they going to cook down too?
I think this is good enough. You know what? It's the recipe, okay?
Thought you were going to say, just for you, I'll make them cook longer.
No.
See? Look how important I am.
No, we're not doing that. Follow the recipe. Isn't that what Gusto said?
I don't know. But yeah, no, I know Gusto, whatever.
Follow the recipe.
Well, little chef. So I'll introduce you to my knife.
All right, so let's take these out. Yeah, no, you're not liking that too much.
Yeah, Sean, they could have cooked a lot more.
It's fine, I'm telling you, it's fine. If Ramsey were here, he would be like, it's beautiful, just beautiful.
Sean will pick them out.
Yeah, you're going to be picking all the flavor. All right, so we're going to leave a little bit in there. Move these off to the side. And next, we're going to add in our arbora rice. And if you haven't seen this at the store, this is what makes risotto. You guys who haven't made it yet, you probably see this rice and be like, yeah, I ain't getting that. I'm just going to walk right past it. Don't walk past this. I'm telling you, it is a little pricey, but once you make this risotto, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm making it all the time. Even if it's without mushrooms, okay? So.
And he makes it without mushrooms and puts cheese in there?
Oh man, you can make so much stuff. Bacon risotto.
Oh, yes.
Butternut squash risotto. That's good. All right,
Have I eaten that?
Huh?
Have you eaten that?
I haven't made it yet, but
okay.
I will. So anyway, I know you're like, why is he putting the rice in the skillet? You're supposed to be putting that in a boiling water. Okay, this acts a little bit differently. This arbora rice has starch inside of it, okay, which brings out a beautiful flavor. So you almost have to kind of sweat these out a little bit, and then they start absorbing liquid, okay. So if you notice right here, I actually have some so like a semi-rolling boil, slow boil. There's just chicken stock in there, okay. I got maybe like 1.5 quarts in there, and it's very important to have that already heated, okay? Because you're adding it to your rice, which is already heated, and you don't want to have to keep fighting temperatures, okay? So the more that you keep, we're just gonna add that in a later at a time, stir it in, and you're gonna start seeing the creaminess that's gonna come out of this rice. So right now, we're just gonna toast these up. You just want to toast them up, and the way you'll know this is ready for liquid is you're gonna kind of smell like a nutty taste. All right, and then you're gonna kind of see them brown up a little bit too.
Should you do that on medium heat? Medium high?
I'm doing it on high, and then once we end up getting that that toasted smell and that color, then we're gonna go ahead and start. We're gonna turn it down, and we're gonna start adding everything in. Okay. A couple cloves of garlic in here. I'm gonna try to jam pack 3 of them in here. This may not work, but let's see. No, it's not gonna work. Let's get 2. And what we're doing right now is just building flavors. Come on, garlic. Add this other one in here. There we go. Alright. So stir that in. You can already smell the garlic getting very aromatic already. We're going to add in about 1/4 of a cup of white wine.
Doesn't matter what kind, like Moscato white or...
I got Pinot Grigio. That's what I like. I'm just all going to cook off anyway. I'm going to add like a little bit of a sweet taste to the base of this. So whatever your favorite white wine is, I mean, I wouldn't go too crazy with the sweetness, you know what I mean?
So you wouldn't use Moscato for this, it'd be too much.
No, I was actually thinking about using that. Like you said, whatever white wine you want. You know, it's fine. But you can see how much that actually drank up. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. This risotto is very thirsty. Okay, so we're gonna start adding in our stock as soon as I can get to my ladle over here. As soon as I find out which one it is.
His camera person has a sore leg, so she's in his way.
Yeah, exactly. Found it.
Never would have found it if I wouldn't have moved.
Man.
Put my thing back, please.
All right, so we're good. So, first scoop.
Wow, that smells.
Oh yeah.
Smells good.
Oh yeah. It's like a nice little elegant dish. Something nice, even on Sunday or a weekend or during the week. It's a nice one.
That's what we're doing right after work.
Yep. Easy meals, folks. You probably go to a restaurant and pay maybe about $30-35 for this meal. Because, you know, it has a steak as well. And look how fast that drink is in, man.
Yeah, it sure did.
A little bit more. And this is what I was talking about with the stock being already heated. If this was stock, if I kept it in my fridge, then when I added it in here, I would be just driving the temperature down, so I'd have to jackknife my skillet to try to counteract. But if everything's warm, it just marries together so easily, so nicely. And you're gonna see this start coming.
And it doesn't take so long to have your meal.
No, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's a little time consuming. You know, risotto takes about 20-25 minutes to make, which is gonna be perfect for a steak, as I said before. But I mean, you see how fast this is drinking it in, and we're just gonna just keep adding flavors, man. It smells amazing. You can still kind of smell that wine in there too. You know what I mean? And you can still kind of smell that steak in here as well. Yeah, my risotto fans out there, they're probably like, oh, man, he's gonna make me want to make this.
Because it's not hard.
Yeah, hit me up in the comment section and let me know. Like, you guys, who's had risotto before or who hasn't? I'm curious. You guys got the best risotto recipe? Hit me up in the comment section, man. If it's really good, hand it to the top. Oh yeah. This looks awesome, man. But we're just gonna keep ladling this in just like we've been doing. Just want to keep this stirring. You don't want nothing burning, okay?
So why don't you add it all at one time?
Because you don't want to end up adding it all at one time, because then it's going to be like soupy. And if you add too much, you can't really take away. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to be trying to figure out how you can thicken it up, and it's just best to add it a little bit at a time like this. Okay? Don't speed anything up. Just let it run its course, man. You know? It's all about just like loving the food. That's what it's all about. And you'll know when this is done, because we'll have a lot more. You can already see how it's starting to get a little bit creamy. And then when you taste the rice, it won't be as crunchy. You still want a little bite to it, but it'll be almost like regular rice, but it just have like a slight little bite to it, and that's exactly what you want. So that's how you'll know when it's done. Usually by the time I get to the end of the stock, it's usually about done. So that's a pretty good rule of thumb I like to do. Once I'm out of stock, it's usually done. But these this rice sure sucks up a lot of liquid, but it's worth it because it holds in a lot of flavor.
Yep.
Wish you guys could smell this. It smells amazing, I'm telling you. This is probably like the hardest part, right? Cooking risotto, because you're like, I just want to eat it now. Because the more stock you keep adding, the more the flavor starts getting more potent. And we're going to add some more stuff to this. That's going to make it a lot better.
Mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Mushroom and onions.
One for the onions.
And steak. Don't forget about that.
And the steak.
The steak will hide the mushrooms. So you'll be like, close your eyes and just bite it.
Okay.
Alright. Turn our heat down. Give this a taste, because that's one of the best parts. I'm about to burn my mouth off.
Hot?
Oh man. The steak, you can still taste the steak in there. It's amazing.
And
Alright. Man, I'm excited now. Alright, so we're just finished adding some stuff in here. Number one, we're going to add some more butter. Yeah, I got a sharper knife, so I'm not struggling with that anymore. Put some butter in there.
doesn't matter how much?
Tablespoon.
Okay.
I'm going to start working this in. This is going to give it creamier consistency. It's going to be really nice. See it start getting incorporated in there. You see the creaminess already starting to come alive. So I'm going to stir this in. We're stirring that in. The stuff you didn't like is coming back in.
I like the onions.
Alright, so we're going to stir this in too. Oh, the smell, man, already. This is looking great. I can't wait to eat this. Alright, so we're going to add one more element to this. If I can find it.
What is it?
Alright, I found it.
You could have bit him.
Yeah, I could have.
It was a snake.
It was in the fridge if you wanted to know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much that was. Probably like, I don't know, 4 tablespoons, somewhere around there.
Really?
I'm guessing. You know what I mean?
I'm guessing too. You might need more.
Oh, yeah? You can always put some on top. Alright, so.
Putting it on top's a good thing too. So that tastes good too. If you like extra cheese.
You can see how this risotto looks. Beautiful, okay? Absolutely beautiful. And the smell is amazing. Okay? So, let's get ready to plate. Alright folks, so we got our steak here. And all those juices that was sitting there, we're going to add that in. That's just going to give it more steak flavor. Oh yeah. I got my camera person looking at me like I lost my mind. Like straight lost my mind. But when she tries it, she's going to be like, oh my God. That ain't nothing but flavor. Told you. It's all about building flavors. Get that nice and incorporated. Let's start our...
I'm not sure.
Alexa, shh. Sorry. I guess she
That's
thought,
okay.
guess she thought we were talking to her.
She wants to be included, and it's not time for that, okay? It's not time for that at all.
Yeah, we already asked what the weather for tomorrow is, and we're not happy.
Facts.
It's supposed to be 3 degrees here. But that's not including our wind chill.
Not happy about that at all. All right. Grab our steak. Nice medium we're looking for. All right, I'm just going to take this and just fan it right over our risotto, just like that.
And that's not all.
Gotta add a little green on there. You have to, just have to, man.
He likes the green stuff.
It's all about the garnish, man. A little bit of parm on there. There it is, folks. That's the money shot. Told you I was very excited about this. Now you see. Definitely worth the wait. Now, let me try this. Try the steak first. Yeah. Oh yeah, wait. You already knew it was gonna be good. Let's go with the perfect bite. And a little bit of steak. And some risotto. It's the perfect bite. Of course, some of that parsley on there too. There it is. Okay, here we go. Creamy. The steak. I don't know why I'm surprised. Once again, you're not going to be disappointed if you make this, okay? This is a weeknight meal. Nice, elegant meal that you or anybody is going to be like, that is lights out. Definitely make this, please. You made it this far in the video. We thank you very much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I always say, sharing is caring. Okay? Don't forget to hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if you have risotto, if you made it. Let me know what the recipe is. And until then, we're going to see you on the next episode, okay? Peace, folks.